Premack Principle is another core rule, and basically what this states is, it helps a dog overcome fears or get used to things that they don't otherwise know. And basically what it looks like is that you take something that they really like a lot, you link it to something that they don't like a little, and you start tying it closer and closer, and soon they'll like this a lot. So say for example, if a dog doesn't like kids, so we can put kids off at a distance playing in a playground, but the dog really likes fetch. Well, we can always go to play fetch whenever kids are off at a distance. Then we can start working our way closer and closer and closer until we could have kids playing fetch with the dog. Now the dog can say, I really like kids because they play my favorite game. We had a little dog years ago that his first experience with kids is he came across a little girl that had an ice cream cone, and she gave him her ice cream cone. From then on he thought, kids are awesome, I get ice cream from them. So he had a really good association with kids. If we're taking a dog and getting them used to things that they don't otherwise know, say farm animals, construction equipment, anything like that. Well, what I'll often do is I'll take their food. Dogs really like their food, and I'll make them work for that meal. So I'll make them do sits and downs around stuff that they don't otherwise know. So we get them used to that. Another good thing is to proof them up for loud noises. Lots of dogs are scared of loud noises, and if you have a pup, you want to proof them up for that. So what we will do ourselves, you can do it with banging pots and stuff like that, but basically we want to do it off at a distance. What we will do is we'll take and either feed the dog or play a favorite game, and we'll take a low caliber .22 rifle and we'll shoot it off at a distance. Then we shoot a little bit closer, and then finally overhead. Then what we'll do is we'll take a 12 gauge shotgun and shoot that off at a distance, and then a little bit closer and then overhead, until eventually the dog can be fine listening through on the commands with them 6 feet away with you shooting off a 12 gauge shotgun. Now you're not going to do that all the time, otherwise your dog's going to go deaf, but it is really good if you proof your dog up for that. Nothing much is going to scare them for loud noises. Then they'll be excellent with fireworks, on thunderstorms and stuff like that too. You want to take and proof your dog up for thunderstorms by, getting the recording of thunderstorms, playing it on your stereo. You can play the sound of fireworks. If your dog happens to be afraid of any noise, you can get an MP3 recorder. You can go and record that sound, play it back in your stereo at your house while the dog is eating or you're playing a game, but you can turn it to a really low volume. Then you can start turning it up over time. That's a really good way to desensitize a dog to different loud noises that they might be afraid of.